Championship Boxing returns to the Duke City. Legacy Boxing Promotions Noche de Campeones, November 4th at Tingley Coliseum. In the main event, Abraham Hammer Perez battles Luis Villapadilla for the IBA Flyweight Championship of the World. In the co-main event, Aaron Angel Baby Perez faces Rafael Reyes for the New Mexico State Lightweight Championship, plus a stacked undercard featuring some of the top talent from across the Southwest. For tickets, call 505-382-5126.
Welcome to Cage Minds, Micah Frankel at Borg Martial Arts and Fitness alongside Jesse Moorehouse, who's going to be making his pro debut at RUF 56. Sir, how you feeling? How you doing?
I feel good. Yeah, just ready to fight.
Look excited, glowing smile, but the pro debut, this moment, you've worked since, I believe, 2016, if not before, for this moment. What does it mean to you to be here?
It's the same as any other fight, really. It's just a little more stipulations, but it doesn't matter to me. I'm just going to go out there and fight, have fun. It's no big deal.
It's no big deal, but is it a moment that you're going to savor because it is the first time as a pro? It's the first one that's going to go back at that record that we're all going to look at.
I savor every single fight, man. They all mean a lot to me. I just have fun every time I step in there. They all mean a lot to me. Obviously, this one's going to hold a special place in my heart, but they all mean so much. It's hard to kind of distinguish them because they're all so fun.
Does this one maybe mean a little bit more? And I'm thinking maybe a little bit more because it's the first one you've had in 2 years. It's been quite a hiatus from the cage.
Yeah, well, not really, because, I mean, my last one, I had a 3-year layoff before. I mean, I took 6 fights within just about a year span with not a whole lot of guidance. I took 3 years off from fighting, and I came back and I had a great performance. Took 2 more years off, and now, I mean, I've been training and I'm more than ready to go pro. If you saw my last fight, you'd notice a lot of improvements between those 2 fights, and you'll see an exponential amount of more of experience and talent in there this time.
What were some of the key things that you absorbed from taking such a hard road as an amateur?
I mean, I needed to learn how to fight. You know, I took, like I said, I took 6 fights, and I didn't really have a whole lot of guidance out there. I really just learned how to fight. I learned how to execute skills in there, learned how to stay calm and composed. That's why, like, I don't really get anxious or anything about the fights. I know I'm going to stay calm. I know I'm going to be able to go out there and execute.
A lot of fighters come to MMA, the jiu-jitsu, the wrestling background, maybe some other martial arts. You were an athlete, traditional team sports, and then made this transition. How big of a difference do you see from the guy you were when you first walked into the gym, when I first met you, to who you are now today?
Night and day, man. Night and day. I mean, I'm such a different person inside and outside of the gym, inside and outside of the cage. Martial arts has really molded my life and made me the man I am today. And I mean, it's just done so much more for me than I ever could have hoped when I first stepped inside the gym. And it's really become a love of mine that I'll always cherish.
Cherishing the sport, cherishing the journey, what do you feel was key to finding who you are inside of the cage, how you want to fight, who you want to be in there?
Hard work, man. I mean, it just had to, like, I cherish it and I want to do well. And for a while it was like, okay, well, I'm kind of half-assing things, and then I took those 3 years off, but it was just all hard work. I cherish this. I don't want to do it with 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I want to put everything into this, and that's what really changed.
Over the last 7 years, we've seen you go from an athlete to a martial artist, mature so much. I believe you're a married man, full-time job at this point. Does that feel like it's all been part of the same kind of journey, this growth, as you as an individual?
Yeah. I'm married now. It's just all the more motivation, a full-time job, but still training 2-3 times a day, every day. It's just all, martial arts has helped shape me, but life outside of the cage has shaped me, and they've just kind of balanced each other out quite a bit. And, you know, having a life outside of martial arts has motivated me even more to be a successful martial artist, and having a wife that supports me has motivated me, and I'm very grateful for that.
RUF 56, Samuel Mencada is the opponent. What do you think of the opposition, the challenge for this first pro fight?
Really, I mean, he can grapple. He's gonna come forward. He's gonna try and wrestle and grapple, but I'm no slouch on the ground. I've not taken anything away from him. I'm sure he's a great jiu-jitsu practitioner, and he has some good fights out there, but if me and this guy grappled, I would win. If me and this guy kickboxed, I would win. Me and this guy are going to fight, and I'm going to win.